Okay guys, for this video I would like to share how to use this kind of relay. So SLA-12VDC-SL-A. This relay are 12 volt and the ampere is 30 ampere. So all the three are the same. And if we put it behind, if you look at the behind of the pin here, you will see this is 4 pin, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4 pins, and this is 5 pin, and this is 6 pin. So basically, all these are the same. We can say is the same. So the content is, since this relay is already written, the part number is 12 volt. So we must supply the 12 volt to active this relay. So all these are 12 volt. So if you're using 24 volt or 48 voltage, you must follow the voltage, the required voltage, to active this relay on and off pin. So the first 2 pin, the small, these 2 pin are the required, so which means negative here, positive 12 volt here, and this is the common, and this is normally open. For 4 pin is very simple. So let's say if you're using multimeter, analog multimeter, you just place to connectivity. So connectivity. So sometimes the relay is hard to measure by multimeter because of this is active device, which means unless you supply the 12 volt, this will not active. So this is very difficult to identify relay is either is good or not good. So this is just 2 pins. This is normally open. So normally open, that means this is in a good condition. But to be make sure, we must give 12 volt. So it's 12 volt positive or negative. Okay, you can just put either which side is positive or negative. This is required, so this doesn't matter. So if I give 12 volt, if I turn on, so I can hear the sound, which means the relay is on. When the relay is on, normally open should be connected, should have be connectivity. So now we have connectivity because of the relay is already active. If I turn on off the switch, should not be connected, so it become normally open. So this is a good condition. So how about the 5 pin types? 5 pin type also the same. So this in the middle pin and this pin are connected, so this is the same thing. So if you use connectivity, this two is connected. So this either this one or this one is you can use as common. So as in the first 4 pin, this is common, and this also normally open. So this is the 4 pin and 5 pin, you can use as the same. So if you don't have 4 pin types, you can just use 5 pin as the 4 pin position. You can just cut off this pin, and this will be exactly the same with the 4 pin. So it has only 1 normally open and 2 common. So this is 1 normally open also and 1 common. So the common pin, either you can use 1 pin. So the 6 pin is different. So the 6 pin, this in the middle pin and this pin is connected. So this 2 is common as well. But here, this is a very good. There is for common to normally open, common to normally close. So you can use either is normally closed or normally open. So sometimes if you don't have 4 pin, you can replace use as 5 pin or 6 pin. You can replace use. So we're going to supply with 12 volt, and we're going to use 240 volt AC. So this is I'm using 240 volt AC light bulb. I put right here. I already turn off the power. So by right, if I click this tool and if I turn on the switch, this 1240 volt, I got a light. So this is from the main power, and I off, I disconnect, and now I'm going to test with this relay. Move a little bit here. So we're going to test with 4 pin. So 4 pin, this is negative and positive, and this is for the switch. And now this is from 240 volt AC come to the common pin, and this one is come to normally open. So now the switch is off, the relay is in. The relay is not active yet, so I'm going to active by 12 volt. Already active. The light is not on. Oh, I didn't turn on the power yet. Okay. Okay. Be careful, don't touch on this 240 volt. Okay. So now I turn on the switch. I'm going to active the relay. So I turn off the switch. Turn off the switch, and exactly the same, doing the same wiring as 4 pin. I'm just going to use this 2 pin in the middle one. I'm not going to use, because this is common and this is common. This two is connected, so I don't have to use this pin. So from 240 volt is common, that this is normally open. So this going to be exactly the same diagram with 4 pins. So I turn on the power, turn on the switch, the switch 12 volt to active. Okay, I turn off. And now I'm going to test with 6 pin, 12 volt positive, 12 volt negative, and 240 volt. This is common, and this is normally open. So normally open, the same goes to 4 pin and 5 pin. I'm going to turn on the power. Okay, now I turn on the switch. So this is normally open. Okay, if these things, I turn off the power. If this thing, I move to normally closed side, and I turn on. So the moment I turn on the power source, before I active with 12 volt, the relay is already connected. If I active with 12 volt, then the relay will be disconnected. So this is reverse. So now I didn't active the relay, but the relay is already on because of I'm connected to normally closed. So this is how the difference between 4 pin, 5 pin, and 6 pin with normally closed and normally open. So I hope you understand this video, and thank you for watching.